Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm working up here on my plateau, kind of by where the cyan build is. I thought that this would look nice here. This is going to be a little spot for some animals, which I just don't have over here yet in the desert. I mean, there's a few bunnies, right? That's about it. But yeah, I've kind of got my stairway all done. It goes right into here. I might have something that comes over the top that goes down into my cyan and warped build here. We'll see. I wanted to line it with the actual wood from the warp tree, which of course matches that, and I have warp trees growing in there. But the crimson trees just don't look good with this wood. It clashes badly. However, the crimson wood on the inside looks good with the barked wood for the warped for some reason. But yeah, it looks good together. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I made it up to the top. I'm trying to see if I think I want to go one more above this even, and would really love to ring this with the warped stem, the whole thing. So, but I don't know if I have enough, so I might have to stop and pause this and chop some more. But I think it would look really nice if I had the very top layer on this. So let me see, which way did this one go again? It goes this way. Okay. Then we will point it this way. But to be careful when you're doing this, otherwise you end up with a bunch of mixed up grains and everything. So this is looking better. I mean, it's not finished, not by a long shot. Okay, this one then we'll need to put here. Let's see if I can get this. I don't think I can because I'm actually standing on it. So let me come at it from this side. I probably fall. That's all right, though. I guess it's a lot of water down there. I might hit it. Yeah, just give it a nice high build here. And this one, I think, let me look, goes this way. Okay. We'll hop up here and we'll put another one. And like I said, if I could get this enough to ring it at the very top, because I really would like it to, match and blend in with my big cyan build there. Let's see, I should be able to just reach that from over here. And I don't have very many left, so yeah. But I'm just going to bring it over to here for now because I really don't know what I'm going to do with this side. I'm going to bring it down here, but from there I just don't know yet. Okay. And I don't sure what I'm going to do with this doorway here, but I wanted to make some crimson doors. Whoopsie, that's the wrong thing. No, that looked funny. There we go. All right. I might bring this up one more. I'm not sure. Let me get my wood and everything. Yeah, waste not, want not. That's what I always say. So, this one, I need to keep it high enough so that the animals don't get out, right? You don't want that. Because then you're going to be looking for them everywhere. And let me see which way this one goes. That goes that way. Okay. Should be able to do that. It's getting dark, so I'm going to put a few more down and then go to sleep. But this is starting to look good. I do think that I want to keep the grass because it's going to have animals. And I'll put some fencing and dividers maybe between. I just don't have animals here. They're pretty noisy, and I thought, well, this is kind of far away, so I'll do it up here. So that's kind of what my brain was telling me. And let me see which way. Okay, be able to get that one. And let me see which way this one is. Okay, that goes this way. Well, I could probably get it from up here, though. Oh, I didn't put it down yet. There we go. Everything that you add just helps beautify the place, so I just kind of keep going and going. If I don't like something, I think it's ugly, I just put a put it some wood on it or some sort of build and make it nice. Okay, that should be correct. And then we come around to here. I'll probably either want a gate or another doorway. Not sure. But we do need to make a wall here. And yeah, we're going to have to just do it all out of this because I just don't have enough of the warped wood. Excuse me. In this world, there's not much for the warped. The forest is tiny in the nether, so it is what it is. Just make do with what you have. And so, yeah, I definitely need this to be up, though. So I think what I'm going to try to do is this. It would ring this whole thing. The other way is I could do it vertically. So let me see what I would want to do. Because I did put those vertically. I think maybe vertically in this case. I think that's what I'll do. So it would go down like this. I don't know about the top. And this would actually be the opposite too. Oh, I should probably have had a pillar there. Well, we'll see about that. And kind of do this. But yeah, I'm going to finish this side real quick. And then I need to get some doors on there and figure out how I'm going to do the top of that kind of entryway there. I just did bring it down to the other side. This doesn't look bad, but the jungle part, that was here when I got here. Yeah, so yeah, let's do it all the way over to here. I have plenty of planks. I think I'm going to cheat and just let it be like this for now. And I don't know what I'm going to do here besides the animals. That I do know. Yeah, this is such pretty wood to work with. I know I want to do something with it, but it does not look good with the crimson trees. And it just clashes. So that's too bad, though. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. And let's see, yeah. This, well, actually, well, I have to have it too high, so I think we're going to go with the solid. If I want to put one on top, I might, but we're going to go with this. Yeah, because that'll be all the way around. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I would want this side to be... Yeah, gonna need a lot of wood for that. Gonna need a lot. So, well, that's better already. I mean, you see all the nice stuff there. I don't think I want it super high, but... And let's see. Yeah, because I think that would look really nice to have this whole thing ringed around here. And let me see. Maybe this way. And then I would bring it up this way like the other. Yeah, okay. Well, I have 2 left. I'll put those down. I need to make some doors, though. And try to see if we could get this looking nice. And they're pretty good doors, really, I think. It's going to give me 3, though. So maybe I will have a back door over there. Yeah, that looks good. What I'm going to put up above here, I'm not sure. It could be some stairs, maybe. It could even be, I could try these. I'm not too sure what that's going to look like compared to this, but we'll give it a shot. I want to do, I think, well, I don't know. Let me try this. Whoops. No, upside down, please. Sometimes these look good, sometimes they don't. And then maybe put a couple more planks up here and kind of see if we could bring that together. Well, I mean, it's not half bad. It's definitely different. I could put a couple of these going across there. I could also chop this out. I probably don't need it quite that high. Let me see what it looks like if I don't have it. Let me see. Yeah, I got the 2 back. Well, from the back, that doesn't look so hot. Let's see. I mean, I want a little contrast. Probably wouldn't even mind putting maybe a couple of planks. I don't even know if I still have any left. I have 1. No, that's not going to be enough. There's also these doors. The warp doors are really cool. Well, I have those open. You can't really see, I guess. Well, I mean, that's good. Yeah. All right, we're going with these. And let's see what just putting a couple planks across here would look like. Okay. Kind of needs a little something. So possibly a few buttons or, I don't know, some signs. Oh, these maybe. Let's see what happens here when I do this. Okay, and you can see the wood behind it. I wouldn't, oh, those are horizontal. I was gonna say, I wouldn't mind maybe trying to put those sideways, but other things are horizontal. Yeah, and I kind of like that. All right, back here, I don't know, maybe buttons or something. I could even do, yeah, I don't like that way though. Let me see if I can do some upside down ones. Huh. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll put the the jury out to debate that. They gotta deliberate a little bit longer on that. Not sure. Okay. So and the other thing that I could try to do is ring this with fence, but I do like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to chop some more wood, and I don't like doing these trees. They're beautiful trees, but you don't get very much wood out of them. All right, well, let me do one here, and then we'll see. It's a long ways to go. I don't know. I could possibly do my original idea. Well, that looks kind of funny. Well, maybe, let me see one more thing before it gets dark. Maybe. Let's just see what would happen. What would look like if I did this. We'll see if I like it. I don't know. I can't tell if I like it or not. Let's look at it in the daylight. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could do just a slab maybe. It's really crazy looking. I guess I'll want a path in here too, but for the sake of the animals, I think it'd be good to have grass. But I do need a second layer, so let me take a look on the outside. I might have to chop some more. Well, I need to put some, not trap doors, but the pressure plates. Let's take a look back in this side and kind of see. We'll see what we see. And we'll see if it actually, could have a little something else maybe. Yeah, I like how those pillars kind of went. Well, I do like it from the outside, I have to say. Let's just see. So you have to look. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that does look really nice. This seems bare, though, right here. Yeah. So I think, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Let me see what it looks like over here, though. Yeah, not really feeling this right here. Try to go vertically. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's what I guess I'll do. I'll just have to chop a lot of trees. Can't go to the nether and harvest them because, yeah, there aren't any hardly. Kind of gypped me on the warped. I don't know why. And this, I suppose I might grass over. Yeah, I guess I will. Let me grab the dirt here. Let's just complete this. Gives a little bit more room for more animals. I said I want those llamas, I think. And I would love to bring back some pigs, but I have lots of eggs and I'm gonna put those in there. So actually, yeah, I do need to finish this off. This will work. And that's not gonna look as nice. Yeah, it's gonna kind of ruin my build. Well, I'll figure something out. Yeah, because it kind of cuts that off. But I need to have this too high, so I'll probably move it back a little. All right. So, again, I know I'm gonna be putting some fencing in and stuff like that. So, and I think, let me try to remember here if these grow on here. Yeah, they do. I'll put a few things in, you know. But yeah, so for now, I guess this is it. Kind of, I need to really kind of go back to the drawing table a little bit more because this is very plain, not what I was envisioning. So, yeah, but thank you for coming along. I appreciate you. And until next time, take care.